My friend invited my ex-husband to her wedding, so I had to leave. I, 37 female, left my husband, Darren, 37 male, 2 years ago when our eldest daughter, now 19, came out and he physically attacked her. We have 4 children and I have sole custody over the 3 who are young enough to be covered by custody agreements, which Darren has tried to fight me over for the past 2 years, but when you have a criminal record for beating up one child, courts are unlikely to give you custody of the others. Darren and I were in the same friendship group since primary school, but my friends told me they had all cut contact with him. I went to my friend Rachel's, 37 female, wedding this weekend when I spotted him at the ceremony. Because it's a wedding and an important day for my friend, I chose not to acknowledge his existence. It was a big wedding anyway, so I thought I could just avoid him and have a conversation with Rachel about his presence at a later date because she deserved to enjoy her day. However, when I was looking at the seating plan for the reception, I saw both of our names, one after the other. Rachel had put our group, including Darren, on the same table. My 2 other friends from this group convinced me to take my seat because we hardly get to see each other anymore, promising that they had no idea why Darren was invited and vowing to make him regret being born if any drama started. Darren sat next to me, greeted me with a "Hey babe," as if we were still together, and I could not cope with being in his presence. All I could think about was desperately trying to restrain him while my second eldest called the police. I downed a glass of Prosecco and walked to my hotel. Yesterday, I got a message from Rachel saying that her mom asked her to invite Darren, and Rachel said yes because her parents were paying for most of the wedding. Rachel's mom is Darren's godmother. I asked her about the seating plan, and again, she said that was her mom's doing because she was adamant that there was a potential for us to get back together. She apologized for not telling me, saying that she thought I wouldn't go if I knew, which is true, I wouldn't have come. I have not replied to that message and I don't plan to. As much as I don't want to give up on an over 3-decade-long relationship, I can't get past this.
Jesus. Oh my God. What the fuck? At first I was like, yo, Rachel sucks. Then I'm like, oh, okay. Her mom really sucks. And then I'm like, oh, mom's the godmother. So, okay, I can see why she has the soft spot for Darren, even though you shouldn't. But then, like, so your choice was blindside me now or blindside me before. And you chose to just let me be blindsided at the wedding after I paid for the hotel and everything. Like, I'm more mad now.
Exactly.
I would have been less mad and probably wouldn't have come if you told me before. And then maybe you could have told your freaking mommy that, hey, my friend's not coming because you think they're going to get back together because he's an abusive piece of shit and you're fucking psycho. So how about you fix the seating plan? That'd be great. Thanks.
Like, at that point, why admit it?
Right?
Why admit it? Why be like, oh yeah, I knew you weren't going to come, but I just didn't want to tell you.
That's messed up.
That is really messed up. She's the shittiest friend.
Yeah, I mean,
ever.
I would have.
Especially, this isn't just like a normal divorce.
No,
this
right?
There is abuse involved.
Yeah, it's not even like he cheated,
No.
and they're like, oh, maybe she'll forgive him. They'll get back together. No, what? This is child
like
abuse.
Scum of
like,
the earth,
yeah,
like
way
worst
worse
thing that you can do to a person.
Jesus,
I don't even know why they would want that for her.
Right?
Why they would want an abusive POS as a husband.
Yeah, I don't know. Yes, if you guys are watching on YouTube, we have now elevated the podcast. Really trying hard to bring you guys the best content. And now there's the cat cam. The cat cam has arrived. And Luna's in the cat cam at this very moment.
I didn't know people actually wanted that.
There was about 3 comments that said, I'm down for the cat cam when I mentioned it a couple episodes back. So you know what I did? Made Teresa go buy a whole new phone, and we're using her old phone to record on the cat cam.
I was getting a new phone anyways. It was Madison's phone, actually.
Good old Madison. That's two hand-me-down iPhones for Madison, my sister now.
All right. Okay, let me read the top comment. I don't care what Rachel's excuses are. She's the bride. She makes the final call, no matter what her mother wants. I would think most vendors want some kind of signature from the couple to approve things. Rachel's a coward that would rather place blame for her decisions on someone outside your friendship group.
100%. Like, she still was like, oh, okay, mom, you're paying for everything, so I'm just not going to say anything.
Okay, there is an update that comes 2 days later. Thank you to everyone for their support in the comments. I did not reply to Rachel and just blocked her, but her husband called me yesterday. He apologized, but then went on about how hard this is for Rachel and how she feels that the day was tainted for her. I told him that how she sees her day is not my responsibility, and I ended up blocking him as well. I talked to one of the members of the friend group, and he apologized for convincing me to sit down at the table. He said he thought more about wanting to have the group back together than how it would affect me. He then told me about how Darren told Rachel's family members who asked where I was that me seeing him reminded him too much about our son who died 2 years ago, and I had to leave. He was referring to my daughter, who is a very much alive trans woman. Apparently, no one in the group attempted to correct him, so I have just removed myself from the group chats and I'm going to try to make better friends. Also, thank you to the people who wish my daughter well. She wanted me to say that she really appreciates it and she is starting to thrive despite the mental scarring and tinnitus her sorry excuse for a father gave her. I could not be prouder of how far she has come in her journey, and in September, she will be the first person in my family to go to university. She is taking a page out of the Petty Queen's book and getting her revenge with a life well lived. Love that.
Yeah, I love that too. Damn, that's fucked. That's even, this dude is more fucked up. And yeah, it's like she said, like you're just letting you're passing on, the buck stops with you, girl, and you're passing it on to your mom. Like at the end of the day, you had the final decision for everything. So you're just making excuses. You chose not to do anything. Here's your consequences. I don't give a shit that your day was tainted. How do you think it was tainted for me? Oh, boo-hoo. Your day was tainted because of your own actions. So don't blame me.
Exactly.
Suck it up.
I would just love to know what she expected to happen.
Oh,
They were just going to be cordial.
like she knew the seating plan was there and she knew everything. So like literally what did she expect was going to happen?
Yeah.
Like that's your own damn fault because you knew what was going to happen.
She knew she wouldn't have showed up. So did she think that she was going to be the bigger person and just like not say anything?
I don't know.
Also, the friends are so shit.
Friends are shit.
Just like bystanders.
Just sit down. Don't worry about it. We'll make it. We'll make him forget the day he was born or something. We'll protect you. You didn't do shit.
The fact that he also like said he referred to his daughter as the son who died.
Yeah, it's fucked.
To Rachel's family members, and they didn't say anything. Everybody here is an asshole.
Yep.
All right, let's move on.
Over to me.